P-I-P.
D-A-D.
P-I-P.
D-A-D.
Pippin.
Dad.
Pippin.
Dad. And music.
Welcome to our podcast, Pip
Dad.
and
Music.
Oh yeah.
We're going to check out an album every episode. A classic album, maybe a new album, maybe a country album,
Maybe an Elton John album, maybe a Queen album,
maybe a Beatles album, maybe a Billy Joel album,
maybe a Dead South album,
maybe a Johnny Cash album.
maybe an Elton John album.
You already said that.
No, I didn't. Hope you enjoy it.
Welcome.
Welcome to
Our evil podcast.
Welcome to our podcast.
It's not really evil. We're just doing evil voices.
They were evil voices. Gravy.
It's not a beer.
Ow.
It's a
Diet Dr. Pepper.
not a sponsor. Oh, you hear it sizzle? Are you listening to the microphone?
I don't hear anything.
This is a great start. We've got a pretty awesome album today. Pip picked this one out, even though
Would you cry
you just
if I told you that lie? Would you say goodbye?
Would you
let it ride. Even though you just picked a whole bunch of songs for your birthday, I let her pick this album,
Yeah.
which is a great album. It's
Would
BTO.
you cry
I don't know how we're going to
if I
label this
told you
one.
that
I guess you'll see.
lie? Would you
But
say goodbye? Would you let her
what's
ride?
BTO stand for?
Batman. Batman.
Batman,
Um.
Turtle.
Override.
It's Batman Turtle Override. Or, like most people say, Bachman-Turner Overdrive.
Overdrive. Oh, I tried to get the last one, but I got it wrong.
Canadian rock band, and
Would you cry if I told you that
I think she
lie?
likes a certain
Would
song
you
off
say
this album.
goodbye?
Would you let it ride?
Would you let it ride?
Would you let it ride? It's got 8 tracks on it. It was made in 1977.
77. No,
Are you
I
sure?
don't know. I don't
I think it was 78. I don't know when it was. Now we're going to have to look it up, aren't we?
Yep.
Bachman-Turner Overdrive. They started the band in 1973. They're from Manitoba, Canada. Did you know that? So they've got a few albums. This album is number 2. So it's Bachman-Turner Overdrive 2. So I don't know how we're going to label that so it looks cool, but it's done already. 1973 must come out.
They
Yeah.
were both off.
Yeah, well, you know, that'll
I mean-
happen. We're allowed to be wrong once in a while.
Yeah.
This album, I only knew a couple tracks off of it
Yeah.
before we started listening to it, and I realized
Name
that I
'em.
like a lot of tracks off this album.
Name the
In
tracks
fact,
you knew.
I think I knew "Let It Ride"
Ride.
and "Taking Care of Business," which is the last track.
Love that one.
But
Welcome home.
"Welcome Home" has quickly become one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. Of all
I just
time.
like the style of it. Yeah. So what do
What
you say
about
we?
the first one? I liked the first one.
Yeah, me too.
I liked the first one.
What do you say we jump right into it?
Yeah.
First one's called "Blown," and
Hang on. What's the third one?
third one is "Stone Gates."
And then let it ride.
Yep.
Give it up. Get it time. Tramp. I don't have to hide and taking care of business.
Boom.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
look at this. Oh. You want a sticker? Let us know. And maybe we can get one to you.
Maybe if you pay
Maybe.
$1.
No, we're not selling them.
Yeah.
We're giving them away to special people that
People.
really enjoy the podcast.
Like Mrs.
So if that's
Schaefer.
you, get a hold of us and we'll see what
And
we can
Mr.
do.
and Mrs. Dan.
And Mr. and Mrs. Dan. Yep. This episode is brought to you by Mr. and Mrs. Dan. They really do keep us going because
Or like Tony and Penelope and Mrs. Dan.
This podcast is a lot of work, so people like Mr. and Mrs. Dan,
Dan, support us.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Okay, let's jump right into it. Here's
Here's
BTO. Oh, what would you say?
Balloon.
Batman, Turtle,
Batman,
Override.
This is Batman, Turtle, Override. Let it ride.
No, it's not Let It Ride.
It's blown.
Blown. I was blown. Ooh, 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 I was blown. The drums really drive the song, I think. As is in all Batman, Turtle, Override songs. I really like the chorus. They play it a million times throughout the song, but that's kind of a BTO thing. They really, when they got a good catchy chorus, they play it a lot, which is cool. A lot of great solo work in this song. A strong start to the album. Let's
so
see.
weird.
What do you think this song's about?
I don't know.
I think it's about partying too hard,
Yeah.
and now he doesn't do that anymore,
So,
which is good.
however big I make the circle is how much. The bigger the circle, the more I like the song. And I'd give this one around kind of a 7.
Wait, you got to show us what the smallest circle is and what the biggest circle is.
This is a small circle.
Okay, where's the biggest circle?
My
Okay.
face.
Your face?
Like this.
It's more of an oval, I think. Oh, now it's a square.
Mm.
Now I don't know what it is, but you got to show that face to the camera. Oh, I want a sticker with that on it. Oh. I don't think I've had enough coffee. This is a good song. Oh, this is I need another adjective. This is
Incredible. No,
Right.
we already used that.
mm,
Delightingful.
we already used that.
Delightingful.
How about
Tetris.
interesting? This is very
Tetris.
interesting. This is a very Tetris song. I don't know why we would use the word
Tetris.
Tetris, but you know. Like I said,
Dookie.
oh, I also like the one part where it goes, I was blown, woo woo, and the guitar goes, like it's crashing into something. I have to use the hand gesture with it, or it doesn't work. Wait, ready? Let's do a high five at the end. Next track.
You're so weird.
Now this is this next track that we're going to talk about and you're going to listen to
Welcome home.
is slowly becoming my favorite on the album, actually. I always love Taking Care of Business. That's a classic song. I don't know anyone that doesn't like Taking Care of Business. Let It Ride, also
It's alright.
an amazing song. Or a Tetris song. But Welcome Home, I really like this. I don't want to explain it to anyone. I just want them to hear it, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
I don't even know what Stone Gates is about.
Well, we're going to find out
In 2
together.
tracks.
Together. Oh, there's a crow. Up in the tree.
Pinch, pinch, out.
And the squirrel just left the feeder. He's been taking all the seeds off there.
Taking all the seeds out and working overtime.
Work out.
I thought it always said look out.
Maybe he does.
I don't know.
We're going to listen close. But that's not till the end of the album. Right now, Welcome Home.
Alright, they can marry business and work
You know it. And work out. Wow, 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 wow. Look out.
Look out.
Work out.
Work out.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Tony in the back.
I am home. Here we go. Welcome home.
Welcome home, baby.
Welcome home. This is pretty heavy,
Rockin'.
pretty heavy metal for 1973. I think.
What do you think this is? This means.
It's a pretty big circle. What do you give this one?
This is an 8.
Oh, an 8. I'd say
Out
I'd
of
give this
10.
one a 10. Every time I hear it, I find something new about this song, something great about it.
What was it this time?
The solo at the end, it just turns into a rockabilly song, which there are so many styles in this one song.
Yeah.
It starts out kind of like elevator music, some
making-
acoustic guitar, a little
Yeah, it makes me
jazzy.
feel
And then out of nowhere, welcome home. Doo-doo-doo. And then there's a little bit of a bass solo. There's a little bit of a guitar solo, a little drum solo in it. And then in the end, like I said, it just turns into a rockabilly song out of nowhere. But it fits. It all fits together. I don't know how or why, but I don't know. And then they get the little wood scrapey thing in there. The little... can't do it.
ribs on Thursday.
More inside jokes. Let's do that wood block thing. Can you make
Ribs
that
on
noise?
Thursday. Ribs on Thursday. Ribs on Thursday. We're the only one that gets
Rib.
junk.
Ribs.
Ribs on Thursday. Ribs on Thursday.
Okay. What else we got? I don't know. I just like the... What's the song about?
Being welcomed home
Yeah. So it's
by
kind
your scary husband.
of... Scary husband. What?
Scary sounding husband.
Oh, you think it's the husband? When... Honey, I'm home. Welcome home!
Yeah.
That's a whole different image in my head.
Yeah.
Honey, hi, I'm home. Welcome home. Welcome. I imagine she comes home and he's just practicing his guitar. She walks in.
Home.
Hello, honey. Welcome home. And she's just like, yeah.
You're so weird.
Yeah, you're weird.
You're weirder.
I think this song is about them living the rock star lifestyle, and then it's nice to get home. But to me, the music is opposite, because they're talking about all the craziness on the road and, you know, being a rock and roll star, while the music is...
And then, welcome home!
And when it's time to go home and relax and have a, you know, boring, simple little life, it's welcome home! How many times have we said welcome home so far?
10 million?
We should put a count at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. We should.
We should, except I'm the one that does the editing.
I will. For
Oh.
you.
She's gonna do the editing.
I'll do part of it. I'll do
What
that.
you got on your socks? Penguin socks. Oh, because we woke up to snow this morning?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes me mad.
60 degrees yesterday. It was beautiful. We worked outside, had fun.
And then, today, bleh, more snow.
Wake up and there's snow on the ground. And
And
squirrels.
on the table we just put out there.
Yeah. Can't win. Let's be grumpy about it. Harumph. 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 Welcome home. I knew you'd run out of breath eventually. Next track is Stone Gates. I like this one. Not my favorite on the album, but it's
don't really
also
like this one.
a really good one. You always say that. This is a pretty Tetris song, if you think about it. If you think
I
about
don't
it.
even know what Tetris means.
It means awesome,
It does?
I guess. What do you think of Tetris? Do you like Tetris? It's pretty awesome, huh? Stone Gates, here we go. Let's push play. Ready? Push play. Stone Gates.
Closing me in.
Something, something, something.
I won't come see you again.
Stone
Stone
Gates.
Gates. Now- We don't know what's the words.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't think the
I
words
do like
were
this
that.
one. This one is a 6.
Yeah. Kind of about him riding a train, getting out of town, meeting a woman. She takes off in Chicago. Kind of, whatever. And then
like that
talk.
lady.
Then the end of the chorus, he talks about wanting to get back in the country and get free, which I like. I like to be free in the
Lincoln
country.
Soldiers. In this one, Midnight Train, guess what that reminded me of?
What?
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Midnight train going away.
Why was Midnight Train like that?
To highlight it.
Oh, I see. Because we didn't have a highlighter. I like. This is a little foreshadowing later in the album, but he repeats the verse. So
Yeah.
verse 2 he does again for verse 3, which in Taking Care of Business, I think they repeat the first verse at the end. It's a good way to fill out time
Like
on the
Crocodile
song.
Rock.
But I don't know why they need to fill out time, because these songs are long. They're like 5 minutes.
Like Crocodile Rock.
Yeah. And this solo gets a little crazy at the end.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like it's going to just dive into chaos and just kind of... And then it comes back together to rock at the end. Really like it. This is a Tetris song. So you got a bike for your birthday. We've been out there
Bicycle.
learning to ride it. We haven't done a Queen album yet, have we?
No.
Maybe that'll be
Bohemian
next.
Rhapsody.
Didn't we talk about who we're
Rhapsody.
do we have next? Oh, we do have next album figured out. We have the next 2 albums figured out. We're not going to tell you though. Although they know the 20th album, right?
Yeah.
Did we already mention that?
Yeah.
So every 10
Beatles.
every 10 albums we do a double album. Give you a little extra.
Baby shark doo doo doo.
We're not doing Baby Shark.
Yes, we are.
No.
That's what we're doing next album.
So for the 20th album, we're gonna do the Beatles' White Album, which wasn't called the White Album at the time. It's just self-titled, and it's just called the Beatles. Did you know that? So the week leading up to that, we're gonna be reading a whole bunch of Beatles facts. We're gonna know our stuff when we get to that album, not like Batman Turtle Override.
You're not
Stonegates, I like it.
that.
It's all right. Nothing. I hear Maggie. Oh, guess what? We never closed the curtain on that. Whoops. We will for next one. Next song is kind of one of your favorites, isn't it? Was it your favorite on the album? Let's get right to it then. Should I do the same? Would you cry if I told you that I lied? And would you say goodbye?
Or would
you let it
ride?
Would you let it ride? Would you let it ride?
Would you let it ride?
Staying alive, staying alive. Let it ride. I can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a wild man. No time to talk. That's a different song.
Would you cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye? Or would you let it ride? Why are you mouthing?
I was
Words.
singing. You were mouthing. Would you cry if I told you? Would you say goodbye? Would you let it ride? What do you give this one? Oh, this is your
let it
10
ride.
song, isn't it?
Let it ride. Let it ride.
So Let It Ride is
10.
10? 10 for you. She's been singing this one all week long. In fact, this song is the reason
I did this album.
we're doing this album. Yeah, she
And
liked
taking
this.
care of business.
She liked this song
It's
so
alright.
much that she's like, "Let's do
Taking
the
care of
album."
Business is working all the time.
Hey.
Look out.
Save it for the end.
Okay, fine.
Work out.
This is a Batman Turtle Override.
Yeah.
I didn't even get the last one right.
So my dad told me the story years ago that when he was in high school, this song come out and it was on the radio, or maybe it was on a
CD?
eight track. Well, no, this was before
CD.
CDs. An 8-track that he had, and he remembers driving down Branningham Hill in his new car and hitting his class ring on the shifter in time with the music, listening to this song and just thinking it was the coolest thing ever. Window wide open, brand new car.
Drive, 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 let it ride.
So that's every time I hear this song, I think of my dad. So.
Every time I hear this song, I think of a criminal in a car. Drive, 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 let it ride.
What do you think this song's about?
Lying to his wife or girlfriend
Yeah.
and not telling her.
Yeah.
And going to tell her, but they're going to break up if he tells her. He
Yeah.
thinks.
Yeah, so he's like, are you gonna let this one slide, or are you gonna...
Break up.
Yeah.
Drive, 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 let it ride.
I like it just because it's a cool song.
Fly, fly, fly,
A lot of cool
let it
backups.
ride.
Good
Would you
night.
cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye? Would you let it ride?
That's the best part of the song
I hurt
to me,
myself.
is that cool guitar part.
Mine is the chorus. Would you cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye? Would you let it ride?
Let it ride.
Would you let it ride?
Let it ride.
Would you let it ride?
Ride. We're gonna have to do a Bee Gees album eventually. Okay, up next we've got Give It Time.
Give it twine.
I like this one.
Give it twine.
It's a pretty Tetris song.
Tetris.
Let's get to it.
Why
Ready?
did we do that? Or it's a very Green Day song.
How about funny noises into the next song?
On Thursday.
Give it time.
Give it time.
Give it time. 12 times. Give it 12 times.
Oh,
12 times.
B-T-O-O.
It's not YMCA.
It's VTO.
I like this one. It's got like a chill, steady beat to it the whole time. Gets a little crazy at the end, and by a little, I mean a lot crazy. It comes down to just the chorus, and it's just the drums for a minute, and then it does the pinch notes on the guitar, and then it just gets crazy, and he's screaming at the end. I love it. Second half of the song is so awesome.
Yeah. Give it time.
It's just kind of basic vocals, but it's
Give it time.
a good song. Very cool guitar riff. And what I noticed on this song is every BTO guitar solo sounds different, but it all sounds like BTO. Have you noticed that? It's almost got like a ZZ Top kind of feel to it. I don't know. Almost. But it's its own style. But they're all different.
Let's list off the albums. We haven't done that yet.
Oh, we haven't. Okay.
Elton John.
I'm going to make a list. I'm going to put it over here so that we can just...
Read it.
Yeah.
Hey, don't tell him that.
Okay. I'm not going to put a list over there so that we can just read off of it. Number
Elton
one.
John.
Okay. Number two.
No, we have to say the
Oh,
albums.
number one.
Elton John.
Don't shoot me, I'm only the piano player. Number two.
Sturgill.
Sailor's Guide to Earth. Number three.
Paul Simon.
Graceland. Number four.
Billy Joel.
The
The
Stranger.
Stranger.
Number five.
Weird Al.
Number six.
Hey.
Oh, Bad Hair Day. Number six.
The Dead South.
Good Company. Number seven.
Hooties.
Huh?
Hooties. Hooties.
Hoot and Hollers.
$2. Hooties.
Back in business again. Number eight.
Paul McCartney.
And Wings.
And Wings. I always forget that.
It's not just a Paul McCartney album. It's Paul McCartney and Wings.
And chicken wings.
Band on the Run.
Yeah.
Number nine. Number nine.
Number
Number
nine
nine.
on the railroad line. Steel Drivers.
Steel Drivers. Reckless. Number 10. Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Pink Floyd. Hey!
Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Pink Floyd's.
The Wall. Number 11.
Bing bong.
What's number 11?
Rumors.
Fleetwood Mac. Rumors. Number 12.
What did we do after that? ZZ?
ZZ Top. Eliminator. Number 13.
What are
The later one's so hard to get? Yeah, I don't know. What do we do after that? Recent ones we had were Dolly, we had Your Birthday, we had... What is 13? This is... Presidents of the United States of America.
President of the United States of America.
Number 14.
Birthday. Right? No, wasn't that 15?
No. Journey.
Don't Stop Believing.
No.
Wait, what?
Journey.
Frontiers.
Frontiers. 15.
Birthday.
Your birthday picks. Is that right?
I think.
Sure? I think that was 16.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
yeah,
15 was CCR.
Oh, yeah.
Cosmos Factory.
Cosmos Factory.
16. Your birthday. 17.
Jolene.
Dolly Parton, Jolene. And
No.
number 18.
Now.
Batman Turtle Override.
We should actually
Two.
name it that. Two.
2.
Batman,
One for me, one for you.
And one for them.
That would make it
Turtle
3.
Overdrive.
Or Bachman-Turner Overdrive.
No.
Batman Turtle Override.
Override. Batman Turtle
Let's get to the next
Override.
track. Next track is Tramp.
Tramp.
Not a
Stamp.
bad word. It's tramp, like somebody that drives around or rides around on the and just finds little jobs to get them by. That's what a tramp is. And it's also the next track. Let's get to it. Right.
Wow. You're disgusting. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Tramp.
Meh,
She gives it a meh.
meh, meh.
I like this one. This is
I get
different. The verses kind of, or the chorus sounds like 60s British music, a little bit of the British invasion sound to it, and then it gets a little heavy in the chorus.
Yeah, it does.
Tramp, dun, 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 dun. Or in the verses. I was thinking. I don't know. And then the guitar solo sounds like it's double tracked. Do you know what it means, double tracked? So like on the Nirvana album, the first album they did, Nevermind, they did double track vocals. That's where
Two
they...
people sing at one time?
Nope. It's where the lead singer sings the chorus or the verse or whatever part of the song, and then they record them singing the exact same thing over again. So when they put it together, it sounds like it's two voices, which it is. It's him twice, but it's the same notes, so it sounds... But the guitar sounds like that. It sounds like in the solo, they just double-tracked the guitar, which was really cool. I don't know. I thought it was neat. It's a different song. It doesn't really... it fits with the rest of the album, but it's just kind of a break from what they did for the first part of the album. I like it.
Drive, little rider.
You still got that stuck in your head. It's going to be stuck in your head forever.
Yeah.
Well, we got a couple more tracks. We wanted to stop and tell people, though, please subscribe. If you're watching
like
on
your
YouTube,
channel.
hey, if you're just watching this one video on YouTube, here's what you do. You go back
Back to
find
the
our
playlist.
page. Find our
Page,
YouTube account,
page.
Pip Dad and Music.
Music.com.
Stop saying that. It doesn't exist. Go to Pip Dad and Music on YouTube and
YouTube.com.
click on playlists. And if you click on playlists and hit play all, it's going to play the songs in between. So
Yes,
you'll
it
hear us
will.
talking about the
Wait.
song, and when we introduce one, the next video will be the song. And if you have a YouTube Premium account like we do, you get no commercials, and it'll just play the track. So also, with the YouTube Premium, you can just shut off the video and just listen to audio. What'd
The
you see?
curtain's moving.
Oh yeah, it's probably Mama telling us, "Hey, lunch
It's
is on."
time
the-"
for dinner.
No, it's not time for dinner. She's probably like, "Want some coffee?"
Want some coffee? No, thanks.
Okay.
I don't like coffee.
So now that we've broke that down, in case you were just listening to this or watching this one video, and some people are actually, I forget to mention this too. Some people are only listening to the audio.
Go
So,
to YouTube and watch.
you know, when you hear that little sound in between our segments, that means you pause it and you go find the track and listen to it. Or you can just imagine it in your head and we'll describe it to you. All right, next track is I Don't Have to Hide. Unlike that face of yours.
Hoot and Holly's kind of sound to this one.
It does.
I don't have to hide. I don't have to hide. I don't have to hide from you. I can't
Back
go
in business again.
I'm glad to tell you, my friend. Back in business again.
That's a whole different song, whole different band, whole different century.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
So I like how the verses, it's a different voice. You hear the album and it kind of sounds the same with the vocals, except for this one. It's like, where did that deep voice come from? Is that not the regular lead
Drummer?
singer? Maybe it could be. The drums on this, though, I noticed sound a lot like, you probably don't know, but Ginger Baker, he was the drummer for Cream, which was Eric Clapton's band. Well, we got a lot of learning to do.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, my goodness. I failed as a father.
You always say that.
I guess I do. But you don't know who Eric Clapton is?
No.
I guess we'll be doing some Eric Clapton albums.
I guess you have to cry
Or
now.
Cream. I told you, no wet willies on this podcast. Oh, that was a real one. You were just asking me, you're like, Dad, what's the clip going to be this week? I should have known you were going to spit on your finger and wipe it in my ear.
I've done well as a child on a podcast.
I'm just mad at you right now. You just wait. You're going to be punished.
You're going to be happy about the next song.
Chores for Pip.
No!
Chores for Pip.
No!
Many, many, many chores.
No!
I was just getting into the song, too. Oh, I noticed at the end there's like a wah pedal. You know what a wah pedal is, right?
No.
When you play the guitar and you hit it, it goes... It goes wah, 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 wah. It's a wah, wah pedal. Sound like he was saying something and the voice had the wah pedal on it. I don't know. Interesting. One track
Ribs
left.
on Thursday.
One track left, and it's probably the one that most people, when they hear BTO, when they hear Bachman-Turner Override,
Right.
they're like, this is the track I know. It's called Taking Care of Business. Not Taking Care of Business.
Taken.
Taking Care of Business.
Ribs on Thursday. Ribs on Thursday. Ribs
We're
on
going to
Thursday.
listen to Taking Care of Business,
Ribs on
and then
Thursday.
we're going to come back and talk
listen
about
to
it.
Ribs on Thursday.
Maybe. We'll see. High five.
I'm a... No! I love the reggae dancing all day.
Maybe you shouldn't slap your knee so hard. I know I've been telling those knee slappers. That's a joke. About jokes.
Penguin told the joke. Wanna know why did the squirrel cross? How do you get a squirrel to like you?
Oh.
Act like a nut.
Ah.
Like me.
Right in here is where we should insert. I use the wah pedal.
Ribs on Thursday.
Enough of that. Taking care of business. I've been taking care
Farty
of
on
business
Farty afternoon.
every day.
Taking care of business on Farty afternoon.
Look out. Or
Look
is
out.
it work
Work
out?
out.
We looked up the lyrics and it's work out.
No,
I
it's
was
not.
right.
It's a lookout.
I was right.
It's a lookout.
I was right.
Lookout.
I was right. I think this is a great end to the album. They could have easily put this as the first track.
Himself to
Quite
fill
honestly,
the
this
gap.
would work anywhere on the album because it's such a great song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very Tetris song, but they rearranged those tiles and put them right at the end. And
So
what
you
a
wanna
great
jump
end
right
to
to
the
it.
album. And there's only 8 tracks on this album. It leaves you wanting more,
Yeah.
which is great because BTO has a bunch more albums.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it only had 2.
Nope. Just because this is called 2 doesn't mean that there's only 2.
Is there a 3?
There's at least 1 and 2. I don't know what the names of the other ones are. I think this is the only one they called 2. Called a number. Well, it's the only one they called 2. I know that. They didn't have another one. Well, they were like, oh, let's call this one 2. 2.
2. 2.
Maybe if they do 22 albums, they'll call it 2 too. What was that?
From the Lion King. You don't know
Oh,
that?
all I know from Lion King is Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Means no worries
For the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna. Maybe we should do that album next.
Yeah. That's a soundtrack, though.
Yeah, Elton John does most of it.
Yeah.
The circle of life.
The circle of life.
No, our next album is actually already picked out. Remember, I was trying to get you to do this album as that
Oh, yeah.
album. Not confusing at all. But you'll hear about it. And actually, when we... Actually... Yes.
I'm thirsty.
When we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they had a whole big section of this next guy and group that we're going to do. Should we just let them know? Or
No.
No, okay. All right. We already let them know what 20 is going to be. But I can't believe we've done 18 episodes so far.
Almost 19.
On that note, hey, find us on Facebook, Pip Dad and Music. You can find us on our YouTube channel, which is hopefully how you found this, Pip Dad and Music. And of course, when you watch the videos, watch the playlist. Just click play all, and that way you'll get the music too. And that's the best part
Don't
of
click
it.
shuffle play.
Don't. Yeah, that's
That's just weird.
it's just weird. Might be confusing, but thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you want a sticker, reach out to us. We'll see what we can do. We're not guaranteeing we're going to give everyone a sticker, but we do have a few. And we keep talking about doing a giveaway, which we should really do on our Facebook page. So follow along for that. Maybe we'll do a live video and a live giveaway. Pip has created a few prizes. We've got some old lists. She made some Pink Floyd The Wall pictures. And I'm sure we could throw some stickers in there. And if you're a business that wants to donate, maybe you can give us a gift certificate that we'll donate as part of the giveaway. We don't know. We're just winging it. But thanks for checking out our
That one,
podcast. Where?
In the tree? I think that is.
Where? Where are you looking? Oh. That is a big bird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go out and find out.
No, I'm not going out there. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Eagle. Hi. Bad
I
boy.
was just giving you a high five.
Bad boy.
Good job on the podcast today.
That's not how you do it. I got your nose. And I'm turning into trash.
Good.
You don't need to smell anymore.
Just don't take my beard. It's my signature.
Now you got no beard.
Yeah, it would look just like you, minus the glasses.
Ooh, I like your cheetah print.
Oh, thank you.
Mine.
You know, the ends of those stuck right inside my ear. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
You can find us on Facebook, Pip, Dad, and Music. You can also email us, pipdadandmusic@gmail.com if you got any questions or...
Suggestions for next album.
Right. Or any comments, as long as they're nice. We don't want mean ones.
Yeah, we don't want me.
Mean ones are horrible.
Yeah, if you don't like our podcast, just don't listen. We don't care.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
All right, let's go home.
We are home.
Oh, we are. See you next episode.
Yeah. We're looking at a garden.
Say bye.
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 Goodbye. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.